Legend of Tedawar here, and today we've got a saving and disaster situation, playing as the Drowned, going up against Nagaryth, where we've got a sort of situation here of attacker chicken, where whoever attacks is deemed the loser. Alith Anar obviously wants to attack Shrine of Ladriel, but can't. If he does, he'll lose. Silostra wants to attack Slaver's Point, but he says he tries that and he loses. He can't go into ambush stance here because this one here will just immediately pull him out of ambush stance, regardless. Well, it's not regardless. If we put it in the forested area here, it is possible to remain in ambush stance, but it's a very high chance of this one detecting us. Now, we definitely can overcome the situation. We just need to know how. So, here's what we're going to do first. So, we're going to free up a little bit of money. And there. Then, I need to take her out of the city and recruit a new lord. Yeah, this one will do. Then transfer pretty much all of our units, except for those, into the army, and then attack. What's he doing? Sometimes less is more. Okay, now we're not ready to attack just yet. Looking at the game mode that he's on, he sent this in on normal campaign, normal battle difficulty. I'm going to be doing this on very hard battle difficulty. It really doesn't matter what battle difficulty you're on, but you have to adjust your tactics in this situation here accordingly. If we were playing on normal battle difficulty, what we would do is waste the enemy's ammunition, because they'll just shoot at the Bretonnian undead knight dude. But they won't do that on very hard battle difficulty. But the thing is, because they don't shoot us on very hard battle difficulty, we can actually use that against them as well. So yeah, like I said, this is a case where less is more. Now, why did I not bring the army down? Because the army is full of zombie units, you know, decent zombie units, but these archers outclass them. You know, we don't have any armor, we don't have shields. These are not particularly armor piercing, they're long range, they dish out a lot of damage very quickly. By the time our guys get within range, half of our units will be dead, and it'd just be too late. I guess another thing that this benefits from is no longer having minor settlement sieges in this particular scenario. So yeah, pretty bad balance of power here. We could have raised some dead, but honestly I don't think we need to. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put these two in here. Keep this over here. And I want to get Silostra over to here. Now what I want to do here to begin with is snipe Alith Anar. It's the first thing I want to do, because Alith Anar might shoot at us because he's a single entity killer. He's really good at that. But the rest of his army isn't going to shoot at us. Now, if it was on normal battle difficulty, they would. We just have to waste their ammo. And that would probably pretty much give us the army losses. Then the next thing to worry about is the Eagle. Now, this guy here has got loads of resistances. We got 23% ward save, 60% physical resistance. And I'm pretty sure that they really lack magical attacks here. So he doesn't have his moonbow yet, so it's all physical attacks. So he's really good against him. Silostra has 60% wards, physical resistance. Now, we just got to be careful not to charge into him when there's a whole bunch of infantry nearby, that's all. Alright, so yeah, you just come around over here. And we try to get around and get at Alith Anar. Now, totally fine for us to use this stuff here right now. I don't mind if it changes their attack patterns at all. Wait for a big blob.
Victory awaits! Poet, guide me! The lady beckons!
Because the thing is, do you know what this army is really good at killing? Really good at killing zombies. Really, really good at it. But do you know what it's not good at killing? Single entities. So what ends up happening is that they use their army to destroy all your zombies, right? And then army loss your troops. But if you take out the zombies from the army, they can't attack them. It's not possible. Even if we had them hidden, there's still a possibility that they would go and discover it. But another thing is that when you've got a larger army, the enemy will go wide. But if you only got a couple of single entities, the enemy will oftentimes blob up like this. And we just happen to have Tide Call, which is really good against them. Yeah, oh man, look at that damage. This guy's really good. Come on. Smash up Alith Anar. Alith Anar is not great in melee. Amazing archer. But not great in melee there. Oh, it's not Alith Anar. That's why. Fuck me. I was like, wondering why I was doing so much damage. He's over here. That's the shadow. Tricked me. He's over here somewhere. There he is. I was gonna say, I was doing tons of damage to him. Oh, here's another thing. Yeah, the knockdown calculation happens before the before the damage calculation. So with these kind of units, you oftentimes knock them down before you do any damage, and if they're knocked down, they can't take any melee damage. It can be very frustrating. If he had a mount, or like if he was on a horse, you can't do that to them, so horses actually are really easy to charge into. Can't do any damage on the charge. But every now and again, the damage calculation will occur, so you just have to be persistent. And if you're thinking maybe it's just their melee defense, it isn't. You'll notice every single time that we do damage to them, it's because we're not knocking them down. Once Alith Anar is gone, then we have to focus on the eagle. Once we've taken out the eagle, that's it. It's basically GG. Yeah, I can't bring Silostra over here until Alith Anar is sorted. Because this guy here is really good against Alith Anar. Really, really good. Alith Anar just can't do much to him. Funny thing here is that they really should use their ammunition to try to kill us. But they're just hard-coded, programmed to just not shoot at single entities. Even if the bounce power's in their favor, even if they miss 99% of their shots, it's still in their best interest to shoot at us, especially since I'm in close range. And I used to do the same thing in Three Kingdoms as well. I would just use my single entity heroes to destroy their archers because they just refuse to shoot it. Because I pretty much just copy-paste the code straight out of Three Kingdoms. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, we don't want to fight him while other infantry units are in there, because even if you're telling them constantly to attack, Alith Anar will just be able to move through his own ranks and get away from us. But more importantly, if we get surrounded, we won't be able to get out of it. So I just got to be careful about how I'm doing this. I don't think he's got anything that he can do to heal. No. And yeah, we've taken next to no damage. Plus we have a vampire wizard, so we can very easily heal if we need to.
Victory is assured.
Now, the Mongols over here, even though they've got loads of missile resistance, if we showed up over here, guarantee we'd die in a couple of seconds to all these archers. They're just a last resort. The reason I brought them is because they're fast and they can stalk. The reason why I didn't bring the artillery is because they can't stalk, they're slow, and it's just not going to be useful in this situation. If we have artillery, they won't blob up. Plus, the AI is really quite good at dodging artillery these days. Plus, I'll just go straight for that position and take him out.
For the king. Onward.
So even with the direct hit, it only does a little bit of damage. If we have a look at Alith, at least he only gets 3 of those, and I think that's 3. So Alith Anar has so far only done 163 damage, next to nothing. 1 in a heck will easily heal that.
My blade is yours.
Decent opportunity here for these, but I'll wait for something a little bit better.
I
Just waiting for this one here to expire, basically. Yeah, when he puts himself in the middle of a unit, that makes it very difficult for me to attack him. Because even if I charge in there, I'm more likely to just hit a infantryman and not actually get him. Even if I do get him, he just gets knocked down. Oh, jeez. That should have killed it. Good, he's down to half health now. But I reckon the last half of his health will be the easiest to get rid of. Because he's going to get wounded soon. And if we can get him to rout, we can just run him down. He'll run away from the rest of his units. Also, if I can charge him down the hill away from his troops, even better. Okay, like I said, do not be fighting these ones here.
Victory is assured.
Come on, Slowpoke. Really want to knock him way down the hill, just so I can have the duel with him.
Onward! My blade is yours. Annihilate!
Almost got him. Try to get those cycle charges in. That extra charge bonus is really helping. Let's get those hits in. And he is out of here. Cool. Now the eagle. Where is it? Alright, honestly, that eagle is probably not going to come down at us just yet. But it might come down on top of... Oh, shit. It might come down on top of Silostra. Alright, these two here, they're not super slow. And the regular archers shouldn't shoot at them. Don't fire it, not yet. Alright, now what we want to do is try to get a blob going. So that we can tide call them. Got plenty of magic here. Alright, chuck him into melee with an archer unit there. Or over here. That looks good. There we go. And we try to get as much bang for buck as we can. These ones here are still hidden. Okay, that eagle's on its way. Yeah. We've also got this. As soon as we use this, though, they are just going to target it like crazy and try to shoot it. Okay, that eagle is on its way. Okay, they found us over here. Alright, I need to get out of here. We should be able to outrun them. Eagle's on its way. Go down that way, that way. Go. Just keep running. You'll be fine. Yeah, it's going after Silostra. Now, Silostra should be able to beat it, but just as long as no other units are nearby. His leadership is dropping fast. Got this as well. That's it. You just keep running. Yeah, so like I said, Silostra can beat the eagle. And Silostra is getting pretty good damage in there. She's already on 23,000 damage. Just got keep focusing on that eagle. Now I need to get these two over here because I got to heal these two. Good, if we can get these guys routed, we're right near the edge of the map, just get them off the battlefield. It's as good as dead. Okay, that's fine. I mean, he's anti-large. If you want to fight us, that's fine by me. Bring that one down. Looks like what they're trying to do is, like, pin us into a corner there. So I've really got to get these two over here. Let's just move. They're going after these two because that's our vulnerability at the moment. Alright, it's coming down. Just need to focus on getting rid of this damn eagle. There we go. Archers aren't going to be very good at keeping it pinned down. Good, dead eagle. Cool. Now let's get over there. And try to help him out. I don't think we need the Mongols. I'm not going to use them, so just keep them out of it. They're just here to preserve some balance of power. Got plenty of magic. Yeah, I just got to get over there. Alright, now might be an okay time to use this to, like, pick up the stragglers over here. And it also might get them to turn around a bit.
It shall be done.
So these ones here should have loads of physical resistance, but they'll still take quite a bit of damage. Because they got no armor. And also, they don't last that long. But like I said, just here to pick up these stragglers. Alright, good. Looks like we'll be able to get them all together again. This actually could be a good opportunity for an overcast in the heck. Heal 3 of them. And if he miscasts, then he'll just heal it straight away anyway. But yeah, these vampire captains here, they're not great in melee, so keep them out of it. So Lustra is actually surprisingly good. And again, we got some Neheks, so we'll be okay. Alright, we've also got these bomb throws. So yeah, the more we can blob them up, the better. God. Terrible bloody throw. Good, that's it. Try to lure them all over here into a nice big blob, and we'll tide call them. Plenty of magic remaining. There we go. That's what we want to see. Nice big blob. Because yeah, the more single entities that we have in an area, the more likely they'll blow up all their units. If you just got one, sometimes they'll try to fan out. This is why we wanted to get them all together. Now, if we overcast this... Nah, just single cast. It's not worth the miscast. Here we go. This is where she's going to rack up loads of damage. And this is why we didn't need the army at all. The only thing that we really had to do was take out Alith, Anar, and the Eagle. After that, these infantry units here, they just can't deal with this kind of single entities. They have no idea what to do. What they need to be doing is shooting it. Because I've gone up against this sort of situation, but the AI is programmed not to shoot at us on very hard battle difficulty. And again, if it was on normal battle difficulty, well, we'd just waste its ammo. So it doesn't matter what the difficulty is, they're fucked. They're not programmed to deal with this stuff properly. And this might deliver the final blow. There we are. Oh man, yeah, that's why miscasting is not worth it. Yeah, you're better off single casting it, because those miscasts are bloody dangerous. Unless you've got a character with like maybe 10% miscast chance or loads of spell resistance, man, miscasting is really friggin' dangerous. Needed a full in the heck just to heal from that miscast. And they were practically at full health there. Boom. But legend, what if I don't want to cheese? It's up to you. Like, I'm just showing you tools that you can use. You know, sometimes bringing in a full army is actually harder than bringing in just a couple of units, because it's all about the type of unit and also what the enemy has to deal with it in terms of their tactics. They had everything that they needed to beat us, but they just had no idea what to do because they're not programmed to deal with this kind of stuff. Even though this is, you know, 4 heroes, 4 single entities in an army is not uncommon, the AI doesn't know what to deal with it. So what it does do is it attacks everything and hopes it gets the army losses. So if I just don't bring in the rest of that army, they have no idea what to do about it. It all just comes down to an understanding of how the game actually works. Now, there is a pirate cove here. I don't know if he wants to keep it, so I'll just sack it. He might still have enough movement. Yep, got enough movement to go to Slaver's Point or go to the Shrine of Ladriel. I'll now drop the battle difficulty back down to normal and save the game for him to go back. But now he's at least dealt with Alith, Anar. It literally cost no troops. I've got him enough money so that he can go back to upgrading that if he wants. That's all sorted. Now, if I did bring these forces down here and they had got discovered, look how slow they are. I never would have got them in out of there in time. That's why I didn't bring them. Whereas the heroes are twice their speed. Even though they got detected, I was able to get them out. It was just really important that I got rid of the Eagle and I got rid of Alith, Anar. Those were the only 2 dangerous units. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.